welcome back to another BHL live stream. Today's game is between the Winnipeg IceCaps and the visiting Hartford Whalers. Coming off of a tough season for both of these teams, the Hartford Whalers making their debut tonight did not make the playoffs at the end of last season, and they look to turn things around just like the Winnipeg IceCaps. Now, Winnipeg has not gotten off to the start they wanted. A shutout in Michigan. Couldn't find the back of the net. 2 goals from Exonaut and a goal from Lynchier. On a very tough game for the Winnipeg IceCaps. But they did not have 4 players to start that event, to start that matchup. And so this game they do. We'll see if that makes any difference against this Hartford Whalers team. Alongside me tonight is TJF 101. TJ, what do you have to say about this matchup?
I think it could be pretty close. Both these teams are had similar outcomes and are on a slate right now. But stamina will be on because both teams have 4 or more players. So that's a good thing. Amnesio is making his, I believe, like second game. I don't know. For his first game this season, I know that. That might be the only time we ever see him, but should be interesting. Sam had a pretty good game earlier, which is just before this game against Michigan.
Sam was stellar in the game earlier, but you know you can't save all of them, and that's the problem that arose for the Winnipeg IceCaps.
Another thing was this: Winnipeg was without a 4th player for majority of the game, and so stamina was really hurting them. So their defense was rather lackluster. As for Hartford, the goaltending situation seems to be in the hands of Al Fresco this time. This team is a bunch of memers, so I honestly have no idea how it's going to turn out on their end, what the strategy is for them.
Despite the Hartford Whalers being a bunch of memes, they have actually found success before. This Hartford Whalers team is the team. Well, it's not the same exact team. They've lost several players like Jam and Berto, I believe. But they are the team that won the Season 2 BHL Cup under the leadership of Oilerator. Since then, their accolades have been a Season 3 loss to the Indianapolis Racers and a Season 4 loss to the Indianapolis Racers. And I believe Season 5, they might have lost again to the Indy Racers, but
no, that was it was Shenandoah versus Michigan.
Season 5, they didn't make the playoffs. That's right.
Yep. For the first time, I believe, right?
First time in franchise history, the Hartford Whalers missed the playoffs, but they are back this season and looking for revenge.
We'll see how it goes. I'm very curious for these two teams.
Now, the good news for the Hartford Whalers is the fact that they actually have they could be running 2 full lines here, with 2 players on the bench, 2 players on the ice. They can make a line change when they deem fit and have 2 fresh sets of legs on the ice, whereas the Winnipeg IceCaps are going to have 1 gas player and 1 fresh player, simply because they're only able to make 1 change. Puck's on the ice, squared away, and it's a face-off win for Jets, but a turnover, and Nick 12 will bring it in for Hartford. Nick brought it off the boards and turns it over. Here's a breakaway for Jets. Jets shot and a save there by Alfresco, and the rebound that went wide. Oilerator with it behind the net. He's going to take his time. And Hattrick trying to make a play. far side corner. Both players trying to corral the puck. That one got to center, but Jets didn't get a shot off. And now Nick 12 brings it into neutral. Here's Jets. Breakaway. Shot. Save there by Alfresco. The rebound. Scores! Jets 23. And the IceCaps have their first goal of the season.
What a play by Jets 23. Coming up, applying that aggressive pressure on the goalie. And the defense is nowhere to be found to help save out. Great goal by Winnipeg, and they're on the board first.
And Winnipeg, who did not score a single goal in the last matchup, finds the back of the net here early. Just a mere 55 seconds into this game, and Jets has the first goal of the season. And a face-off violation will redo the face-off. But a good start for Winnipeg. Nick 12 lost the draw to Jets, but Wheelerator and the Hartford Whalers advance. Wheelerator got it on net, saved there by Sam, and a collision. And out Wheelerator. Checks Lynch here as well as hitting, or hat-trick rather, as well as hitting the puck. Still in the zone. Good keep in by Nick. Now he'll have it in the corner. Hat-trick trying to pick it off. Now dueling against Wheelerator, and the puck's in the neutral territory. Hat-trick again. Wheelerator. And here comes Hartford. Jets pressing it into the corner. And now Nick 12 trying to find Wheelerator, but it's broken up. Here comes Jets breaking in. Opportunity here. Jets off the post, and it's still loose. Out front they score, but this is going to be called off. Likely on goaltender interference as the Hartford Whalers make an official challenge. And so we take a look at the replay.
If that was a goal, would that have been hat-trick career goal?
I don't know. But here's a look at the replay.
Tough call here. There's a lot of guys in that area of the net. The puck was loose still for a little bit.
It's still loose. It's on the post there. And definitely there. Right there. Hat-trick. It's really conclusive there that hat-trick makes a hit on Alfresco, who is the goaltender. And then Jets puts the puck in. Or hat-trick rather puts the puck in. So I definitely think this goal is going to get called back. But we'll see.
I should also note how it was interesting how Comrade isn't playing net this game and Alfresco is. I mean, Comrade's usually their goalie, so interesting play, but.
And here's the call. Flashee McClashee, the lead referee for tonight's game. And the goal has been overturned. And so the Hartford Whalers dodge a bullet there. Hat-trick hits the goaltender. And that's why this goal does not count. Captain obviously talking it over with the referee. Wants to get his side of the story, but seems okay with it. We'll get a face-off here. Nick 12 and hat-trick.
I should mention that Nick is actually Billy Bear, I believe.
Okay. They're going to move the face-off from center ice to the offside dot. We'll get a face-off. And Hat-Trick wins it. I don't believe Gorist has had a single, has been on the ice at all this game.
I don't think so. Is Stamina on?
It appears like Stamina's on. Nick 12 at 2.
How come the IceCaps have no stamina though? Like they have full stamina.
Probably because during the stoppage of play they got off the ice, took a break. Nick 12 having to dangle around both hat-tricks, and he does. And here it comes through neutral all alone. Single-handed effort, but he turned it over. And now here comes hat-trick. Broken up, sent to the far side corner. And now hat-trick to center it. Jets couldn't get there in time. Comrade again. And he'll clear the zone. Comrade can't stay with it. And now hat-trick again. Nick clearing it out. Play along the blue line. And now Jets is in the zone. Delayed penalty coming up, and as as the Whalers tag up, Comrade Ginger gonna be assessed a 30-second penalty for interference.
Oil on the PK.
First power play of the game for the Winnipeg IceCaps. They had a power play or two in Michigan, but did not capitalize. No power play goals on the season for Winnipeg. So Jets to take the face off. Hat-trick on the near side. Both players at 2 on the stamina scale. Here comes Oilerator. And he turns it over, but good penalty killing so far, as Hat-trick's gonna be content to waste time in the power play, which is exactly what Oilerator wants. And Oil puts it out of play. Face-off win for Jets, but Oilerator picks it off. And now he'll come in. Short-handed, steered away by Jets.
Uh-oh.
And a penalty killed.
Almost a 2-on-none there opportunity for the IceCaps. As Oil overcommitted a little bit on that play along the boards.
Yeah, but I think he knew that the penalty was expiring until he'd have a friend in Comrade Ginger coming out of the box.
True, but it was still close nonetheless. Oof. Oof. Kept in.
Oilerator puts it on to the Jets, or to the IceCaps bench, right in front of Jets 23, as Gorist gets his first couple of minutes. And powering his way through the face-off, taking no prisoners is Hat-trick, but Nick 12 will take the puck. And now he's got it. Hat-trick pressuring him, trying to get it out. Can't quite do so. Behind the net, it'll be played here by Hat-trick. Gorius trying to clear it, kept alive by Nick. And he'll push it forward. Nick finds Oilerator, but Oilerator wasn't ready for it, and the shot that he did get off was rather weak by comparison, touched by Gorius, and now we'll get a penalty coming up against Hat-trick for the Winnipeg IceCaps. And this is going to be an interference call, I do believe. Another 30-second penalty and a power play for the Hartford Whalers, who seek to tie it.
This is a big opportunity for the Whalers. They got
Oilerator got a shot on net, and now Jets to clear. Here comes Jets, short-handed, opportunity, and he scores a short-handed goal with an assist from Sambros, and the Jets have a 2-goal lead.
Incredible.
First shorty of the season.
What a great goal by Jets short-handed. Hartford couldn't handle the rebound off the shot, off the face-off. Jets brings all it back as Alfresco looks like he had cement shoes on and did not move. And he tucks it inside on the near post.
What a single-handed effort by Jets 23 to give his team a 2-goal lead. But as they say, the 2-goal lead is the worst lead in hockey. Because just like that, opportunity for the Hartford Whalers could end up making this a 2-1 game.
Oh my, another costly
And now we're going to go one-on-one.
Amnesio, his first shift on the ice, draws a penalty.
But as I was saying, 2-goal lead is the worst lead in hockey to have, because if you let in one quick goal, you could end up allowing your opponent to get some life breathed back into them and get back into the game pretty easily. Because a 1-goal lead is a lot easier to come back from.
I mean, a good period, obviously, for the IceCaps. Big improvement. Glorious hat-trick, getting some good plays in there, keeping up. I would recommend a goaltender change, though, for Hartford at this point. But you still got 2 periods to play here, so the game is far from over. We'll have a one-on-one for about 3 seconds, and then hat-trick will get out, and then it's gonna be Nick, I guess, on the PK, which is an interesting choice for the Whalers until Amnesio gets out of the box.
Face off, and that'll do it for the one-on-one. And Jets brings it in now on a Winnipeg power play. Special teams have connected for the Winnipeg IceCaps, a short-handed goal, and let's see if they can get a power play goal. Nick through center, trying short-handed, but hat-trick and gets it back, and it'll be a penalty killed for the Whalers. Here comes Nick through neutral. Nick 12, offensive zone, centers it. Wheelerator coming off the bench, couldn't get a stick on it, and now the Whalers back into neutral. Wheelerator can't get through hat-trick.
Whalers bunch there.
And that's definitely something that a lot of these teams have to be watching out for all season, is bunching. That's something that the San Francisco Flight were having issues with, but a little bit of insider information coming from San Francisco. The team was trying to let their players know that they were trying to let their players know that they were bunching, but certain players responded with, don't coach me. Also, in other news, the Hartford Whalers have cut the lead in half.
I'm not sure what happened there. Can you explain to us a replay there, DMP? I wasn't focused on it.
Look back at the replay. Nick 12 just brings it in. Both hat-trick or IceCaps players stuck along or just didn't budge along the boards. And as Nick came in, he hits the post on the initial shot, got it behind Samros, and finds the back of the net. Sam couldn't get the rebound off the post.
It's 2-1 Hartford now. 1-goal game with 3 minutes left to play in the second period. 3.5, sorry.
Jets turns it over to Comrade. Comrade turns it over to Jets. And the IceCaps have the zone. IceCaps trying to answer back. And centering it was Jets, but a save there by Alfresco. Goriest, as they take hat-trick off the ice. You also wonder how much of that goal was due to tired players. Centered out front. Jets didn't get the shot away. Now he does, off the post, and somehow that doesn't go.
on the goal line. Incredible defensive effort.
Across the
To keep that
line,
puck
but
out
not
of
in
the
the
net.
right direction. And here
Oil coming
comes
the other way now.
Oilerator. Individual effort, saved there by Sambros. Collision in front of the net. And here comes Curtis the other way. Oilerator, turn it over. And now back with it again is Oil. Behind the net. He
Patrick putting
tries to
pressure
wind
on.
up.
Centering
Patrick
pass.
centering. And Gorius couldn't get a shot away. Comrade into neutral.
Absolutely insane.
End-to-end action there for a couple of seconds. Comrade and Hattrick. Offensive zone. Behind the net. Comrade, and he has perfectly centered it for the IceCaps, but they don't capitalize on that. Shot there for Hattrick. Saved by Alfresco.
Cleared.
Not out. Cleared but not out. Berto now on the ice for the Winnipeg IceCaps. He's making his BHL debut slightly later, and now the IceCaps are at full strength. Oh, Oilerator got onto the ice there. No too many men call. Coming in is Hattrick with a friend in Berto. And at 12 up ice along the boards. Berto in the corner, centering it, saved there by Alfresco, and the IceCaps coming on late.
Big, huge addition with Berto coming into the game late. And it's gonna be, now this IceCaps team is way more dangerous now. They're almost at full strength with
Here
their whole
comes
team on.
Hattrick. Shot there, goes wide. Nick 12. And he'll chip it around. And it comes into neutral territory. Here's a breakaway for Nick 12. Shot! Scores! And the game is even from Nick 12. Second on the night.
Incredible goal by Nick 12, coming in off the boards, cutting in off on the face-off dot, and getting Sam on the far side.
And the Hartford Whalers have tied this hockey game.
What I tell y'all, it's gonna be a close game. I said it in. Y'all can quote me. This is very entertaining to watch. I gotta tell you.
What a game here in Winnipeg. Nick 12, Jets 23. Face-off win. Jets 23 into the zone. And shot! Scores! Jets gets one back!
Alfresco
Trading
seems to be
goals here in
AFK.
Winnipeg. A hat trick for Jets.
They get their lead immediately stripped from them. As Alfresco seemed to just be AFK and lets one slide in.
And the fans celebrating here in Winnipeg.
That's costly for Hartford.
And the
There's a huge
momentum
momentum
might
change now.
just go back in the favor of the Winnipeg IceCaps. Oilerator breaking it up. Near side boards. Goals from Nick 12. All for the visiting Hartford Whalers. And goals all from Jets 23 for the IceCaps. Nick 12. Has it. And Jets 23 is trying to get one towards the net, and he does, but it was blocked by Oilerator and cleared out of the zone to end the second period. 3-2 after 2. TJ, comments on the first two periods?
Absolutely chaotic from both sides of the ice. I mean, we got Hartford bridging the gap with a 2-0 deficit, but then immediately gets taken from them with an error off the face-off and a dormant goaltender. But we still got a period left to play here. First period was pretty slow for the Whalers. They seem to have got the momentum back. We'll see if that has continued after the error that just occurred late in the second. But it should be a very fun period to watch as Whalers are going to start pinching and being more aggressive on offense to try to get one in the back of the net. 5
minutes is all that remains of hockey between these two teams. unless the Whalers manage to tie it and send it to bonus hockey. Face off, and it's won by Nick 12. Here come the Whalers. Nick 12, the hero for the Whalers earlier in this game, tied it, and he's scored both goals for them. Let's see if he can do it again. Oilerator, turn it over to Hattrick. Now brought to the boards. Turn it over again, it's Hattrick. And Oilerator now with it. Trying to find Nick out front, and he wasn't ready for it. The feeding pass didn't quite connect, and the IceCaps have it in neutral. Turned over, but recovered. Here's a 2-on-none, and Berto, was there a hit there? Somehow,
with the puck.
For whatever reason, Berto stopped as the puck headed forward, and the IceCaps turned it over. 4:08 to go, third period.
Had 2-on-1 chance right there.
And a reminder that there's one more game after this between these Hartford Whalers and the Hollywood Hat-Tricks in their second game of the season. Here's Nick 12 trying to turn it, and he couldn't corral it. And now Berto trying to clear the zone. Oilerator still with it. Directs it towards the net, doesn't get on net, but still a good play nonetheless. Off the backside of the post. Oilerator on it, trying to center it. And now the IceCaps trying to kill time. Oilerator behind the net. He's going to wind up trying to center it, and hopping over it is Berto. Far side. Berto clears it, but not out. Good keeping by Oil, and on the second attempt it finds its way onto the Winnipeg bench. A sellout crowd of 1 tonight here in Winnipeg.
If you count Mighty Hen and Ramsesig, then I guess it's 3. Because technically speaking, they're also fans.
And now puck's back in the Hartford zone. Steering it away from trouble is Nick 12. And now he turns it over to Gorist, but Gorist can't get an attempt. Comrade forcing it to the boards. One of the smarter plays that the Hartford Whalers have made all night. It's the typical defensive plays, trying to get it to the boards. Because it's harder to get it on net if it's always along the boards. Shot there! Berto for the rebound, and 2 good stops by Alfresco. Nick 12, and he's tired. He'll come off for a change. Oilerator checking Hattrick off it, and a big collision back. Hattrick. Now Oilerator. Offensive zone. Oilerator playing the blue line. And the puck's found itself lodged up against the center of the net, so we'll get a stop of play. 2:09 remain for the Hartford Whalers to tie this hockey game.
Big face-off right here.
Face-off win by Oil, but he turned it over, and here comes Jets through neutral. Breaking in. Chance here, and a save by Alfresco. No, dangles from Jets.
Uh-oh.
Now Hattrick has it again. Torn up. And now Jets again. Jets holds on. And now it's behind the net for Comrade.
I'd expect a pull here from Hartford.
Centered
very
out.
soon.
Dangerous play from Comrade, but it's going to work. Here comes Oil. Oilerator. Shot off the post. Second half of the period has just begun. Oilerator out front for Nick, and the shot didn't go. Here comes Jets. And stripped off.
No pull here from Hartford.
Hartford still keeping Alfresco in the net. Oilerator trying to advance through neutral territory. Final minute. Gorist. And he turns it over. Here's Gorist. Alone. Off the post. How many times have we said that one tonight? Out front. Alfresco to touch it. Back into neutral territory. Oilerator. Has it again. Nick 12. And Oil again. Trying to get in the offensive zone. Nick 12 does it. And now an empty net. Here comes Berto for the empty net. Broken up. Shot. And he scores. Berto getting one here. And that will do it. Berto finds the back of the net on an empty net opportunity. And the Winnipeg IceCaps lead by 2.
That pull should have came way earlier, in my opinion. Down the ice, and they chose to change right at the wrong time. In my opinion, they probably should have pulled him right at that face-off in the offensive.
And on those couple of opportunities for Oilerator and Nick 12.
I'm confused why they didn't.
Face-off win for Nick 12. 2-goal lead is surmountable, but there's not much time. And Alberto gets it out. Back in the hands of Nick 12. Trying to center. Gonna put it into the corner, played behind, and that will do it. 4, 3, 2, and 1, and the Winnipeg IceCaps are victorious here on home ice.
First win of the season. They are 1 for 1.
No, they're not 1 for 1. They're
1 and 1.
1 and 1. Lost in Michigan, and now they salute the crowd. Great play in this game from the Winnipeg IceCaps, and also great play for the Hartford Whalers, but they just couldn't find a way to hold off the IceCaps.
We still got another game to play here, though.
One more game on the night, and it's coming at you right here on BSN between the visiting Hartford, or between the Winnipeg, or the Hartford Whalers and the Hollywood Hat-Tricks. That game is in Hartford for the Whalers, home opener.
We'll see you then. Sorry.
Continue. Go.
Oh, wait. Am I supposed to say goodbye?
What were you gonna say?
I was just saying that, we'll see you then.
Okay.
And,
thank you for choosing to spend, half an hour or so of your life with the Blockey Sports Network. I've been Dean Pete. Alongside me has been TJF 101. We'll be back next game with Comrade Ginger, most likely. But until then, thank you for tuning in to this edition of BSN and BHL Hockey. Till the next one, take care, everybody.